Ibrahim Traoré has become the talk of the world. And ask yourself why. I'm talking from Adkwart Studios. Why? Why? I don't understand. Why can't you leave Ibrahim Traoré alone? There have been several coups, more than 2022. And according to the Western and Americans, they are saying they want to help Burkina Faso. Are you sincere to yourself? You want to help Burkina Faso. Where were you when Burkina Faso was living in poverty? Where were you when there were no better rules at Burkina Faso? The people of Burkina Faso says they love Ibrahim Traoré. What is your problem? What is your problem? Now, the whole world have known your motive, so you can't hide it. If any coup if anything whatsoever happened at Burkina Faso, is because of your selfish interest, not because you want to help Burkina Faso. Because now we have known and acknowledged your manipulations and lies. You know, without Africa, you can't live. Come to Africa with the right way. Come to Africa and stop using wrong strategy. Now Africa is enlightened. Now let me tell you, Africa, the Africa you see today is not like the Africa you know before. So leave Africa alone. Why do you want to kill Ibrahim Traoré? He is the only president in Africa. You are saying is enriching himself with the gold. It is your concern. Africa gold belongs to you. The land of Africa belongs to Africa. If you have something to protect your own nation. Africa is capable. Now, there are some people who have entered into Burkina Faso with a lot of money. Who give them this money? Who supported these people with this money? Can't you repent from your wickedness? Can't you? Do you think we are going to allow you to kill Ibrahim Traoré as you did before? Nkrumah, Thomas Sankara? No. The people of Africa is telling you, no. Leave Africa alone. Let's watch what is going on in Burkina Faso.
News coming out of Burkina Faso. Authorities have just arrested a group of individuals right inside the country. These people were found with a shocking some 10 million US dollar cash. And that's not all. They were also caught with a huge stockpile of illegal medicine. Medicine they were planning to push into shops to sell to the people of Burkina Faso. But it gets even deeper. They also had a dangerous amount of illegal weapons in their possession. Now, it's believed that these weapons were meant to be transported and handed over to a certain group, possibly to launch attacks inside Burkina Faso. And that's not the end of the story. When they were caught, they also had multiple phones. Authorities immediately seized the devices and began making calls trying to trace who they'd been in contact with. And guess what? To their surprise, many of the calls connected to people inside Burkina Faso. This raised serious alarms. Because now it's being believed that this operation wasn't just foreign, it involved people from within the country. People who may be plotting to destabilize the nation, people who may be planning to bring down Captain Ibrahim Traoré. The investigation is ongoing. Authorities are now working around the clock to track everyone connected to this dangerous network. Because whoever is behind this, they're not done yet.
You see, this young man wakes up every morning trying to liberate his people. And every day, they are planning to bring him down. Now, because of Ibrahim Traoré, the world have known what has caused Africa downfall. Really, Ibrahim Traoré is a case study. And through Ibrahim Traoré, we have acknowledged why Africa is living in poverty. It's not because Africa is under curse, but it's because we have enemies. We have people somewhere who have made up their mind that they will not give Africa rest. We thank God for the life of Ibrahim Traoré. We thank God for his life. Ibrahim Traoré is proving beyond doubt that he's a leader. And he's standing as an African who doesn't fear death. There is another video showing that the Western and Americans are trying even to come to Burkina Faso and fight against Ibrahim Traoré. Why? And the sad part is some of the Burkinabés have closed their eyes from what is going on in Burkina Faso. You all fall into the pit that you are trying to dig for Ibrahim Traoré. The whole Africa is standing with Ibrahim Traoré. So don't try. You fail. You will fail. No amount given to you will make you succeed to overthrow Ibrahim Traoré. Let's watch the second video.
They are coming to unalive Ibrahim Traoré. Yes, you heard me right. They are coming, and by day, the West are coming to unalive Ibrahim Traoré. They have tried covertly over 20 times. Now they're being direct. And you know why I know they're being direct and they're coming for him? Because I have seen this playbook before many times. I've seen this playbook for Muammar Gaddafi. I have seen it for the Middle East. I have seen it for different countries around the world that are destabilized. The guy, Langley is his name. I'll put his picture. I don't even want to give him it. Langley, the guy in Africa. He was making statements talking about they need to go free the people of Burkina Faso that they are suffering under the leadership of Ibrahim Traoré. Suffering. I saw a statement from the lady from EU. I'll put a picture too as well. The president of EU talking about the Sahel region is very poor and they need help because of this. And my question to these Americans and to the Europeans that love to always be in Africa's business: who asked you? Who asked you to come and save us? Somebody please tell me. To the Americans that are so horny to come and save Africans, from what? Because the chaos we as Africans are dealing with in our continent today can be tied back to you guys. Oh yes, it can be tied back to you guys. It can be tied back to you guys. Every single fuckery in Africa, every coup d'etat, every instability, every terrorist group in Africa can be traced back to the West. So don't you dare come on your news channel and talk about the sufferings of the Burkina Faso people. Leave Ibrahim Traoré alone. Leave Ibrahim Traoré alone. And if you are an African watching this video right now, you better wake the fuck up. I just got back from the gym. It's almost morning where I am. Wake the fuck up. Share this video, like this video, share content. If we as Africans have to go and protest at every single American embassy, we must. I am ready. If I have to go and protest in the American embassy here in Switzerland, I will. Because what the fuck? What the fuck? We as Africans, we have to remind the West that we are not our parents. If you are an African today and you're watching this video, you have to tell the West that we are not our parents. We have a voice and we're going to use that voice. And social media is our biggest ally, especially TikTok. Because back then, they could do whatever they wanted to do or sit on CNN and
You see, my problem is, and this is what I've been asking. They try to give news that we want to go to Africa and liberate Africa from poverty. Where have you been for all these years? Where have you been? We have known and seen your manipulations, deceptions. They come as if they love Africa. They come as if they care for Africa. They come as if they are the fathers of Africa. Now, Africa is telling you, leave us alone. Every day, they are planning to bring Ibrahim down. And let we sound this to the Western and the so-called superpower that Africa now is capable. Africa now is capable. We want to control our gold, diamond, the resources of Africa. And this has been a blow to them and giving them a shock. And their target is nobody than Ibrahim Traoré. Because Ibrahim Traoré is proven beyond doubt. We thank God for his life. Let us show them this video that the whole Burkina Faso, none except those who are witch and wicked, are standing with Ibrahim Traoré, and not only Burkina Faso, the whole Africa. Show them. Can we have the sound?
So you can sit down. If you support Burkina Faso, well, finally,
Burkina
the Burkina
Faso
Faso have
out.
done it themselves. The Burkina Faso have come out. In Bankora, look at the crowd there.
For
Here, it's not
Ibrahim
America.
Traoré.
Here, it's not France.
The whole
It's Burkina
Africa.
Faso. You refuse to support us. We decided to
Who will
support
not
ourselves.
support Ibrahim
Yeah,
Traoré?
we are proud.
If you have good
We are proud
conscience.
to have Captain Traoré as the president of Burkina Faso. Everyone to the Place de la Nation in Bankora. Everyone to the Place de la Nation in Bankora.
So please, let me
Thank you.
run up with my message. We don't need your help. Now Africa is telling you we are no more beggars and we will not come to you. We are going to learn how to store our gold, store our minerals, and build refineries. We will refine everything in Africa. We will learn how to make good use of what God has given to us. So leave us alone. There are some parts of USA, America, you show that state as the third world. Go and help them. There are some parts of America they can't get good water. Some are sleeping on the street. It's not only Africa living in poverty. There are a lot of people in France and USA living in poverty. Africa is coming up from poverty. And we will manage our own affair. We are capable. We thank God for the life of Ibrahim Traoré. Ibrahim Traoré had been a case study. Proven beyond doubt. You can't take his life. Stop, because you are wasting your time. If you tamper with his life, you tamper with the whole Africa. So leave Africa alone. Before you were looking at black people as trash, black people as hopeless. And now, you know, and you are believing that Africa is not a poor continent. You know what? You know their strategy, they will try to find a wicked, corrupt leader so that they can use that corrupt leader. If they are happy with the leader, that means that man is wicked, not for the people of Africa. And if the leader is standing for the right for his people, no, they hate to see that man. You have been killing all the visionaries of Africa. And Africa is telling you, never again. Never, never again. Give us a break. God bless Africa. God bless Ibrahim Traoré. Stand with him and pray for him. Because I believe by the grace of God, Africa will get there. I said there are many waters to cross. There are many mountains to climb. There are enemies, more enemies to fight. There are those who are going to resist. But Africa will get there. Africa will lift the banner of victory one day. And I believe Africa will come together as one body and speak with one voice. And then the world will know that Africa was specially created. God bless you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.